Chris Paul is on the way to the NBA Finals for the first time in his 16-year career. His previous playoff runs have fallen short due to everything from injuries to really just teams that didn't live up to expectations. And our own Kendrick Perkins has his back, tweeting his support for CP3, saying, quote, yes, CP3's finals run is one of the most impressive ever because of how he did it. He didn't cheat the process by joining a super team. He went down to Phoenix and got it out the mud and led a young group of guys with zero playoff experience to the finals. Kudos, CP3. Carry on. Kendrick Perkins, what a guy. Okay, so this got all of us thinking. Freddie, are all titles created equal?
No, all titles aren't created equal, mainly because it's so hard to win a championship. I don't care what sport it is. And Key knows this from winning a Super Bowl championship. It's hard to win a playoff game. Or in the NBA, it's hard to win a playoff series. Must have a run to get to win a championship. So I'm never going to slight any team or any player if you win a championship. It's not Chris Paul's fault that Anthony Davis got injured in round one, or that Jamal Murray was not there in round two of the Denver Nuggets, or that Kawhi Leonard was not around for round three of the playoff run if somebody else may not be around, whether it's Giannis or Trae Young, for potential NBA Finals. I'm not going to slight Chris Paul or any champion winning because they win the championship. That's on you to try to stay as healthy as possible and freak things happen. But all championships are not created equal. That doesn't mean you put an asterisk or slight anyone who wins a championship. It is really, really bloody hard to win a championship in any sport. If you're able to go through that grind and win it, what happened on the other side, that's on them. That should not be applied to you.
Yeah, Chris Paul deserves it when he wins it. There's no question about it. And I understand what Perk is saying, but at the same time, I don't slight the individuals that put super teams together and go win a championship either.
Yep,
I mean,
me neither.
it's just, it is what it is. I think Chris Paul, but when you say are all titles created equal, no, because they're all won differently. Some are won with Magic Johnson taking over at center in 1982 and playing. Well, Kareem wasn't there, so Magic decided to play the position and balled out. They win a championship. LeBron James goes to Miami, and he wins with his super team down there with Ray Allen and Chris Bosh along with Dwayne Wade. Doesn't mean anything. KG and the group in Boston, they get it together, a super three, big three. They win everything. The Lakers just did it with LeBron and AD. And Chris Paul, here's why Chris Paul is special to me.
Okay.
Because 16 years in the league, have never gotten past round two other than in Houston. Then he loses to Golden State because he gets hurt. But yet and still, he didn't decide to say, I'm out of here, OKC, I'm going to stay with you. He brought them up into the playoffs, made a strong run, had everybody believing that OKC can get it done. He moves and goes to Phoenix, which is a young team, puts them on his back, teaches them how to play NBA basketball as real professionals. And he winds up in the NBA Finals. Now, if he gets a ring and cap that off, imagine all the work in 16 years he put in to get to that point.
All worth it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.